Hi. Few months ago in January, after coming back from Philippines, I made a video about why I find traveling in India so rewarding. And while I tried to put my points as eloquently I could, and I thought I made my point, but I think I missed one important aspect. Recently, I was making my videos about my memories about America, sorry, Canada, and I was looking at those photos about Rocky Mountains and Banff. And then in April, I visited Yumthang in Sikkim, and of course, I have photos for that too. So these places are similar. Um, Beautiful snow-capped mountains, valleys, and rivers, and but I liked Yumthang Valley much more than I ever liked Rocky Mountain and Banff. And I was trying to think what's the difference. And I will try to explain what is the difference. Why is it so rewarding to go to Yumthang than Rocky Mountains? See, I was in Calgary. From Calgary to Banff, which is the gateway to Rocky Mountain, is 130 kilometers. It takes little more than an hour to get from Calgary to Banff, and there's no surprises. It's a mountainous road, but the roads are all beautiful as it is as anywhere in North America. And if Google says you'll reach there in 1 hour 10 minutes, you'll reach there in 1 hour 10 minutes. And once you reach there, it's all well organized, nice shops, and all well heated, and even in the winter, and there is no surprises. Compare that to my travel from Sikkim to Lachung. Um, Lachung is similar, 140 kilometers from Sikkim, but it took me 8 hours to cover that distance. Okay, and on the way, the car never went. Always was in first gear or second gear. Rarely it went to third gear, and that too for a short amount of time. And on the way, we kept on seeing the fury of nature. Somewhere the whole dam got washed away. Somewhere the whole mountain fell off. And of course, it's very beautiful. But the surprises on the road, and also certain parts of it is the precip you see while driving. The road falls off sharply 4,000, 5,000 feet down below. There is nothing in between, just sharp rock. And it's so scary. Even my driver says, why didn't they put a guardrail? And they didn't. And you have to go through that. And you have to, if fortunately in most places I didn't have to pass another oncoming car, but if you do, then you have to go as close to possible as to that precipice. That's so scary, so overwhelming, so full of surprises that is the charm of going there. And when you reach Lachung, you feel so relieved that finally I reach a place of safety. And then finally your actual journey begins from Lachung to Yumthang the next day, and you get to see this absolutely stunning, beautiful valleys and towering mountains so close, up close. It almost like overwhelms you, and the surprises that you get. So the difference between Yumthang and Banff is that Banff feels like a park in your backyard, whereas Yumthang feels the most untamed, most um, what do you call surprising, amazingly beautiful mountainous place that you can ever been to. And again, when I came back, and by the way, this is not far-fetched. Accidents happen very frequently on those roads to Sikkim, in Sikkim, particularly on the roads to Lachung and coming back. So often that, like I said, even my driver was scared. So this scare, this fear, this uncertainty is the thing that we miss when we travel abroad. This is the spice that changes traveling in India. And we humans are curious in nature. If everything is known beforehand, a priori, if you know exactly this is the place where you get a hot dog stand, this is where you get your drinks, this is where you get your coffee, everything is well organized, then where's the fun? Why am I going there? I could just stay at home and ask Google to play all these things up. And I know everything. Whereas if you go to Yumthang, there are surprises. There are things that Google doesn't know. There are things that you don't know. There are things that you will discover on the spot. Beautiful valleys, flowers, um, things that no one has seen before. That is what our human nature craves for. That is what traveling is all meant to be. That is why we're drawn into travels of Ibn Battuta or Marco Polo, because they were so unknown, they were so different. And there are still some modicum of that left in India, whereas in the West, everything is all tamed. There is nothing, there is no surprise left in travel. You go Google Earth, you do a 360 view, and you will almost feel like you already know everything. And when you actually go there, you don't get any surprises. So as the whole world modernizes, I see China and even Bangladesh, even in Sri Lanka, all becomes modernized. There's hardly any place left that is untamed. That's why David Cameron, John Cameron or David Cameron? David Cameron, I guess. He has to go to the bottom of the ocean to find something new. Pretty soon there will be nothing new left, even in the deepest corner of Africa. Everything will be all well organized. It's like a theme park. Only in India, there'll be mangrove forests full of tigers, and there'll be Yumthangs full of uncertainties and beautiful mountains. And that is why traveling in India is so rewarding, so fascinating, and I just absolutely love it. Please do travel in India. It's very rewarding. Thanks for watching.